So we're going to go with knowing that we have a different way in which we can represent angle measurements. So we're going to be looking at radian measurement, and that's kind of what we did with the licorice on Friday, but that's the stuff you've been there and you've seen before. But another way in which we can represent angle measurement is through degree, minute, and seconds. And that's something I don't think that you guys have had a lot of experience with before. That is something that they use a lot of times in nautical, like a captain of a ship in navigation and that type of thing. You'll see a lot of the degree, minute, seconds representation. Makes our degree measurement very, very, very specific. So that's what we're going to be looking at the front page of this. Backside is going to be the degree to radian. So it's just a different type of angle measurement. So that's what 4.1 is basically talking about, is just different types of angle measurement. Tomorrow we're still in 4.1, but we're going to be looking at more application problems, things that you might have seen before, but today it's going to be a little bit specific, converting from a regular degree into degree, minute, seconds, and then degree to radians and vice versa. Okay, so at the top, it's just giving a definition that the degree is this symbol, okay, duh, we've been there, seen that, and it's equal to, if we want to look at the line, it's 1/180th of a line, or 1/360th of a circle. Just a line is 180 degrees, a circle, a full circle. If you guys remember last year, a lot of talk about the unit circle, 360 degrees. Now here's our new part, DMS, degree, minutes, seconds, where each degree is divided into 60 minutes, denoted by a little apostrophe, and then each minute is divided into 60 seconds, denoted by a quotation mark, the double apostrophe, so a little quotation mark. So first thing, we're going to now do this algebraically. We're going to convert 37.425, or 37 and 425 thousandths of a degree, to degree, minutes, seconds. First thing I want you to do is literally write it as you would speak it. So 37 and 425 thousandths. So that's how we're going to write it. 37 and I'm just going to put a little and sign. 37 and 425 thousandths. Okay? 37 and 425 thousandths. We are going to convert this, we're going into degree, minutes, seconds. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to convert it to the first measurement of minutes. How many minutes are in an hour? 60. Okay, and we're going to look at the degree, the whole number degree part, which is the 37. We're going to look at that in terms of like an hour. It's really not, it's still a degree. But if that makes it clearer and easier to think about, go ahead and think of that in terms of an hour, okay? So we're going to multiply just the fractional part to get it to minutes. So I'm going to multiply by 60. So I'm just going to take this fractional part here and multiply it by 60. And I'm going to save you a little bit of time there. And you should get 25.5. And now I'm in terms of minutes. So what we've done is we've taken the 425 thousandths and converted that into minutes. Because basically, I have a portion. I've got 37.425. So what I'm doing is I'm taking that fractional part, converting it to minutes. Okay? So now I have 25.5 minutes. Now, if this was a whole number, I'd be finished. But I still have a fractional part of minutes. Do I have complete whole minutes here? No, I have a partial minute here. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to rewrite it exactly like it's read. So 37 and 25. So 37, I'm just dropping down. We can actually kind of ignore that because I'm not going to be using that in my computation. So 25 and 5 what? Tenths. So 25 and 5 tenths, And I'm going to also multiply that. This is minutes. I want to get it now into seconds. So I'm going to multiply that also by 60. And you should get, which should not come as a surprise, because half a minute, 0.5, is 30 seconds. Okay? So do I have a fractional second here? No, so I'm finished. Okay, so I'm finished. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rewrite it in terms of degrees, 37, minutes, 25, seconds, 30. So I write that as 37 degrees, 25 minutes, and 30 seconds. Multiplying each fractional part by 60 to convert from hours to minutes, degrees to minutes, so to speak, and then minutes to seconds. So I did that in 2 steps. Third step would be completely rewriting it. Okay? Now, that's quite a lot of computation on a Monday morning. So we're going to realize that our handy-dandy calculator can actually do that for us. And this is where I don't think you guys have seen this, okay? So grab your calculator. And I want you to locate the angle button, and it's right above. You're going to have to go to second apps, and it's right above the apps button, which is in the same column as the number 7. It's above the apostrophe, above, or comma, above sign, and then there's apps. So if you go to second angle, well, look there. You have all these great things that you can use for angle measurement. So you've got a degree symbol, you've got that minute symbol, you've got a little R, we'll talk about that, not today, but later. And then you've got this nice thing that says DMS. Guess what DMS stands for?
Degrees, minutes, seconds.
Perfect. So you can take a deep breath and realize, oh my gosh, I can do this now on the calculator. So the first thing is, so let's clear out of that. And let's type in the 37.425. What I came across last hour is that in my calculator that I'm using, I can put a degree symbol with that. Some of you cannot. So let's practice putting a degree symbol there, and then you can tell me whether or not it's going to work with that or not. Okay? So I have 37.425 degrees. The degrees symbol came from my second angle. Okay? Now go back to the angle and go down to number 4, to DMS. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert that degree, that angle, into degree minutes seconds. And then you hit enter, and it should have it written out for you exactly like that. If your calculator does not, go back and omit the original degree symbol and just type in 37.425. And go straight to the degree minute seconds. And so you're going to want to play around with your own calculator to see, do I need the degree symbol? Do I not? And actually, on mine, you could do it either way. It comes out exactly the same. So you need to play with your calculator before the quiz comes to determine if that's something that you need to use or not. Okay?
If it works either way, would you just not?
Then you don't even need to. No. Yeah. Fred?
No, this is a further question, but like when you have like 0 on the end, do you have to have like the seconds?
Right here?
Well, like on like the next one.
No.
You don't have to have that.
Okay? So questions on that? Okay, so what I want you to do is take a couple minutes and do 1, 2, 3, and 4, practicing using your calculator, getting those degree minute seconds.